Levitating blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tellero, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me. Back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. 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 I got it.
Passport stat, let's do the.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Getting out to his left. He's on the move. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Second and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's second down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing is Lance. Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag. That's going to bring up fourth down. So now on fourth down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Throw to the right finds Waddle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, your play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Stinger. Shot.
Out of the gun, Madison. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Yeah, ready.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tua now from the gun. He lofts it deep left. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lance. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Lance. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Dolphins football. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
44, ready.
Tua off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get 6 more on their early advantage. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 from the 41. Back-to-back carries here. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Looking to throw Lance. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Tyreek Hill deep for the Dolphins. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready, son?
Out. Running behind center with Wright. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Finds his man, Waddle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They run it from the gun with Wright. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to fire it. This one will be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Completed to his running back. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now it's Lance. This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. To the air, Lance. The back's got it. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Let's go now. Front row 80. Front row 18. Check go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's second and goal. They give it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Looked like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting at the 10. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. They put a receiver in motion right. Not first down. Here's Tagovailoa. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it at the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Jason Sanders, the kickoff for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
2nd and 10 now. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Lance now. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Able to find Achane. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
All right.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Raider football. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Play action on 1st down. Rolling down to his left. He shovels this one forward. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Back to throw, it's Lance. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's go. Top 70.
Throwing his Lance. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. They go play action here. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. Back to return this one is Tyreek Hill. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. Here comes the final play of our first half.
20 TX. Set.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Completed left side to Smith. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Right, running out of the gun. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
21G.
Working quickly here. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. It's a race down the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
H.N. fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
That is big time. I mean, that is a play that just lights up this stadium and certainly lights up that defense. They didn't just hold him out of the end zone. They take the ball away with a dominant stop, too.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Lance. crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. And in for the Miami touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins push the lead up to 12. Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Here's Lance. Look, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. And maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long for him here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
His work begins at the 31. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey!
They send a man in motion. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's looking deep once again. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins go up by 19. Sanders all set to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Throwing deep down the left. Wide open down the field, and he has it! He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Tua off the play fake. On target to Waddle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Buying some time left. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break.
35. Raiders 23.
Turbo 1, Hive! Turbo 1, Hive! Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has it in close. Touchdown, Miami! Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins go up by 19. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 3rd and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing now from the gun. They want to get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
TX. It's safe. Go ahead.
1st down. Here's Tua. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has a man. It's Achane. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get safe.
Here's Achane running right. And he's going to get this up across the 35 to maybe the 37. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. His 1st punt win 50. This is away and looks even better. Broke through the tackle. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lance. Catch is made down the right sideline. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10. To the air, Lance. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He has the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins get on that. He loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And he makes the, wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing his Lance. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw, it's Lance. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Here's Lance now. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 1st down, ball at the 36. A-Chain running to the right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins nearing their 9th win of the season. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready, side.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Flush down now to his left. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. They send Hill right. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Tight end going in motion here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins go up by 19. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Connects with the open man downfield. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on 1st. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go.
This might be a free play for him. It is caught left side. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.